I apologize for that. Crap. Welcome to the video. Today we're talking about the LED desk lamp, and the package is already open. If you watched last video, I attempted to speed run opening this beautiful thing, and it went well. It went well. We got the world record. You don't have to check into it or anything. But I did a quick unboxing because, I mean, it's not really much to it. This is the unit next to me, and I'll go over that in a second. Now, I initially started out with one of these. It came in a 2-pack, Amazon of course, and it lasted me a great while. You got the adjustment, and then I ended up taping the switch so it was easier to hit on the side of the table, otherwise it was hanging down on the side, and it worked well. But then they just crapped out one day, and my biggest gripe, USB. Didn't come with a plug. So I went and scoured the Amazon rainforest, and I found this, which only has USB. Just kidding, it has a box. A box, finally. And that was big for me. That was a big selling point for me. Another big selling point for me was adjustability. And I wanted something that wasn't so cheap and would break on me within a couple months. So looked into this. It's a metal pole. This feels very solid and sturdy, and you can move it in several different ways. The last video I posted was a week ago, so I've actually had a week to actually use this. So I'm aware of how to use it and I already have it set up. It's got a clamp, so it can clamp to the desk, which is what you want. The clamp itself, it's a little cheap, but you know what? It's a clamp. I mean, how perfect does it really need to be? I mean, that's perfectly fine. I have a secondary office where I do a lot of hands-on stuff, and to have a light right above me is so important. And not to mention the fact that this twists, and the biggest part of this is the fact that it's a very lengthy light. It's not just a tiny little circle like this. Look at how small that is compared to how much light you get for this. This will clear a whole desk. This is just, it's sad. It's sad, honestly. Don't buy one of these. I'm not going to link it. It's garbage. This, however, I absolutely love it. It is awesome. Another big problem I had with this one was, and I will tell you, I use this like crazy. So this is the power button. It is obliterated and it's gone. And eventually it stopped working. And that sucks. This, however, is a little touch screen. No buttons to fail. That is chef's kiss. And not to mention the fact that it's an actual block to plug in. So let's go ahead and plug this in. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but there's a blue light here showing that is ready. The touch is just so easy, okay? You have a couple functions with this, and it took me a while to kind of figure out because I needed some time with it. When you turn it on, I'm gonna try not to blind the camera, you get a nice white light. Secondly, you get a nice yellow light. I like this more natural, kind of simulates the sun. And then the last one is more of a blue light. Actually, sorry, the last one is more of a white light. The first one is more of a traditional bluish hue. Then we get our yellow, and then we get our white, and then power off. So pretty simple. You just cycle through them. Nice, easy touch. No buttons to fail. Here's what was really awesome. I thought initially to turn it off, I would need to press and hold it, but look what it does. It dims and brightens when you press and hold. That's awesome. I didn't even know I would need it, but it's there. On this one here, there is a plus or minus, so you can dim it or lower it, but the brightness of this compared to this is insane. Almost full brightness on this is almost dim on this. There's a mechanism on top here where it allows you to rotate this way and then rotate it up like that, or you can rotate it down like that. It's pretty tight, so I kind of just leave it like that. I typically just use this because this is a quick move, and then you've got this whole thing here. The only thing that I don't fully like about this is the point at which the flexing starts. I'd like to get it really low and like I don't want to overly bend it in that area. I mean, it still gets really low if you need it to. So it's not really a big gripe. This pole here from here down and the clamp mechanism, all metal. So it is sturdy. It is as sturdy as your table, and that's huge. And the amount of space it takes up, I can't show you here, but on here, that is perfectly flat, very flat against your table. So if you want to put it against a back wall and have this aiming forward on your working station, you can do that. And I'm absolutely going to do that after I finish this review, because right now it's just at the side of my desk. And I think in front of me would be so much easier to like utilize. And then if I need to look at this side of my desk or this side of my desk, or just blind myself, you know, however I'm feeling that day. This thing, oh, the quality of it all is pretty good. I mean, yeah, the clamp mechanism, it feels a little cheap, but you know what? It clamps and it holds. And this thing is long, like, I don't know, I'd say maybe about 3 feet tall, which is crazy. So you have a lot of space to work with. And it is genuinely bright. Ugh! Very bright. And then we can dim it, nice and dim. It's a nice simple light. And then we can bring up the power. So we can really see what we're doing. Look at how bright that makes that. So yeah, plenty brightness. Over your head, I can see everything very clearly. I can read very well. Anything I'm tinkering with, it's perfect. And then if I want to move it out of the way, just like that. And then turning it off, just a few taps, out. And then obviously you get your color settings. So if you want to simulate more of like a sunlight, you can absolutely do that so you're not hurting your eyes as much. It also comes with a thank you card, and on the back it says scan QR code and activate warranty. Get free 2-year warranty. Installation video, you must scan QR code to watch installation video. So yeah, so you just scan the QR code. I'm not going to show you the code, but it is right there. You scan that, you get a free 2-year warranty. This will totally outlast this piece of crap. So I need to actually set this up, because I'm using this almost every day when I'm editing, whether I'm working on other stuff. This is a very valuable thing for somebody, especially tinkers, somebody who's got a desk. And it just looks cool, man. Like you can use this as ambient light, like throw it against your wall like that. Like there's just so many different ways you can move it. And if I want to like really illuminate myself, like it is bright. It is so bright. And the touch works very well, very quick, easy. No buttons to fail. So it's, I mean, as long as the LED light lasts, and as long as you're not like being aggressive on this, I don't see why it shouldn't last forever. Or however long the LED light lasts, of course. And then what I went ahead and did is I got some Velcro on this and Velcro on this bar here. And with the distance of how far this is, I can just attach that there. So I have a place to actually grab and turn the light on. I can't turn it on here because the plug's far away. But having that right next to you on your desk, let's say you're working, you want to turn that on, and then you can move it. It's great. There's nothing more that I could say. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to get one, and there's a second link in the description if you want to support the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.